Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about the online courses we offer. One of the great perks of living here in North London is that friends from around the world come to visit us. Obviously, being in the capital makes us a more attractive holiday destination than if we were stuck out in the sticks in the middle of nowhere. At the moment, we've actually got a family of 4 Germans staying in our attic upstairs, old friends of ours from Berlin. And it's lovely being able to put them up because they can save money on accommodation and, just generally enjoy the city a bit more freely than if they were worried about how much they were spending on crazy London hotels. I've also got another old friend of mine staying for a couple of nights. And because we've got people upstairs, he's having to sleep on the sofa tonight. When I told him this and offered a sleeping bag and showed him the sofa, he tried it out. He had a little lie down and I said, "Is it going to be okay for you? I'm really sorry we haven't got a proper bed." And he rolled his eyes a little bit at me and said, "It's a bit rough and ready, but it'll do." If you describe something as being a bit rough and ready, you mean it's not perfect, but it's good enough for a particular purpose. Often it's something that's been produced quickly with little preparation. So if you're a teacher, you might be aware of the fact that tests are a rough and ready guide to the amount of progress that your students have made so far. Obviously, they're not completely precise. They don't measure every little bit of progress your students have made, but they're a rough and ready way of testing. They're a rough and ready guide. If you've ever been camping and there's been an outdoor toilet, you might have to warn your fellow campers that the toilet's a little bit rough and ready. So, be prepared when you go in there. Maybe you come home from a long day at work and you don't have much in the fridge, but you're too lazy or too tired to go out shopping and you can't afford to order something in. So you might decide to knock up a rough and ready dinner, just using the leftovers that you've got in the fridge. We also often talk about rough and ready figures, like when you're doing the accounts or you're working something out in your head or doing a calculation. You might come up with some rough and ready figures. Obviously, they'll need fine tuning, but they might give you a rough guide to what you're looking at. You can talk about rough and ready guidelines or a rough and ready technique. Often we talk about accommodation being a bit rough and ready, but basically okay for the price. And you can do things in a rough and ready fashion or in a rough and ready manner. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Please share it on social media with your friends, your students, your colleagues, and in the comment section below. We'd love to see examples of how you might use rough and ready.